Oh my gosh. So I love, love, love my planner. I literally take it everywhere with me. Keys, purse, phone, planner. And I've always been a list person, like my whole life. As a little kid, I made lists. But now as an adult, on top of running my own business, and I have 5 little kids that run around that have their own little schedules that dictate my schedule. So it is imperative that I am hyper organized. And honestly, if it's not written down, like it literally just doesn't exist in my universe. So when I found this by Mrs. Clever, I mean, not only is it super beautiful, look at the tabs, like it's just super beautiful, but it's also super functional. And what I tell everyone is I really feel like Mrs. Clever followed me around the last couple of years and was just like, okay, I see what you're trying to do there. That's cute with your to-do lists and your stickies and your meal planning that you remember to do once every 3 weeks, but forget by Tuesday. And then let's just add that on here. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and add all the things that you should be doing, like tracking mileage, business expenses, throwing something on there to clean each day. Because if you, in a perfect world, you would do all of these things and you'd be on top of life. Well, now you're prompted for it. So it just, like I said, I just absolutely love this thing. And speaking of like business expenses and mileage, I had my systems, but now when I'm forced with this right in front of me, I never miss it. So I promise you, this is way more than paid for itself, just even over the last few weeks. And for dinner planning, I hate 6 p.m. when all of a sudden I am just surrounded by little mouths and mommy, I'm so hungry. What's for dinner? Like at this point, I'm barely transitioned out of work mode. And I'm like, I don't even know what's in the pantry. Like, I'm sure you guys can write. It's just super stressful. So now that is all gone. I have my Sunday prompt that says, what are you going to have for dinner? Or what are you going to have for each day? And then I have my daily prompt, which says dinner plan. And so I already know what I'm making high level, but now I could add in my dishes, my side dishes. And then if it's like, let's say a crock pot or something, now I'm reminded early in the day that I need to get that started all in one place. So then another thing that I wanted to mention that I really love, and I always thought this was just like a me thing, was having a appointment list, but also having a what I actually did list. And that seems extremely, crazy because like you have piles of papers everywhere. That's what it used to be. She put that in here. So now I can put in my appointments. Like this is what I'm doing for the day. I can time block, which is what I love doing. Like I'm going to do this from this time to this time to try to optimize my productivity. But then of course everybody gets the 5-minute call that turns into an hour. And now all of a sudden my schedule's blown, So I love that I can track not only what I wanted to do, but what I also actually did. And then I can make more realistic adjustments for the future, be a little bit more flexible and add in that time for those inevitable things that are going to happen. But honestly, my favorite part of this planner is the gratitude and praise section. This bookends your day, and it's not just like warm and fuzzy. It literally rewires your brain. Like you start out in the morning looking for what's right instead of immediately diving into like your stress spiral. You approach things differently. You're more creative, you're more resilient. I find that I have more grace for myself and for my family. Like it's just total mind shift. And at the end of the day, same thing. You're ending with gratitude instead of laying in bed going, oh, what should I shouldn't have said that, or how could I have done that differently? Instead, now you're thinking and you're celebrating your wins. And sometimes the wins are big. Sometimes they are, I remembered to have lunch before 4 p.m. It's just completely different mind shift on how you start and end your day. And, I told you that, I take this thing everywhere with me. Next year, she's made it a small one. And I've already picked it up because I'm obsessed. But this is a little bitty purse. And it is total travel size, but it has all of the same things that I was just talking about. So I'm really excited to use this next year too. Anyway, so if you don't already have one of these, I highly recommend it. It really, if you were to write down all the things that you wish you could do every day, there's a prompt for it. And when you're prompted, it actually happens. And when you do those things, you change your life.